There are certain people who, if they were out there hung homeless, strung on that, this, that, and the third, we wouldn't bat an eye. But dang, man, dang, my enemies don't deserve. Like, dang, is it like, bro? Is it truly bad if I care that much, freak, bro? Truly imagine like somebody who did everything, like somebody that just did the worst towards you, and you just look at them on the ground. Like it's not a great feeling when you truly just stop and go deep in it. It's like sad. Like I can't believe this was the person who did this to me. And yet there's that hint of compassion there that just wants you, really wants you to see them to be better. But you have that boundary in place that's like, if I let you in, you're not gonna change. You're gonna have to do this on your own type of deal. You feel what I'm saying? Really, that's what I mean by show compassion and kindness for your enemies with boundaries. Because you can care, like you can still hold, I wouldn't say hold a space, but you can feel an emotion for them. However, you will not let that dictate how you behave towards them. Because what they did to you is real. Let's get that out the way. What they did to you is real. We're not finna disregard that for nothing. That's why those boundaries are in place from the get-go. However, you can't run away from how you feel, especially when you see the things that you see about a specific person or multiple people. While yes, we kind of expect it for our enemies to go through certain things that they put us through, we genuinely don't want to see them go through the same thing. This part right here is just for me. You want to see them cry until you truly feel what it feels like to look at a person, even if they were faking it. Like that just, dang. I'm trying my best not to even get emotional here, because I genuinely start crying. I genuinely start crying every time I think about something like that. I'm genuinely trying to hold back tears. Like, the reason why this hits hard is because those who you would look at and you would actually just smile, laugh, this, that, and third, that would be the people in the Epstein files, the ones who actually did those deeds. For those type of people, they don't have our sympathy, and that's true. This type of feeling is from your enemies that don't cross that line. Like, yeah, they don't like you and they were doing certain things towards you, at you, and accidentally for you. However, it's not as bad as what they did. And because of that, it's going to hurt way more because of it. Because even you know that, even they know that they wouldn't even cross that line. And when you know that they wouldn't even cross that freaking line, actually looking at them and seeing that, it's like, dang. Like, it truly is sad. Truly. What hurts more is the moment that you walk away and they ask. Like, that, dang, ooh, that truly hurts. Especially if you were in a toxic place. Like, that hurts because you know you're gonna walk away. They probably will or won't throw things at you, but you're gonna continue to walk away. But those tears are gonna come down your freaking eyes. You're not gonna fight back because you know there's no point. Their situation is the way that it is, and you're in a better place. And you know they can't help you, and you can't help them. Even if you have the funds, they're probably still gonna find a way to get themselves back in that same position, or they're gonna be depending on you to constantly resupply them. And it's because of that fact that you have to allow them to do that on their own. And it's that fact alone that hurts the most. It hurts, like truly it hurts. Because your heart wanna help, but your knowing already said to leave them behind. And that's the hardest thing to do. When you see the people who wanted to stop you go through certain things, it hurts. But it hurts more when you walk away and that type of pain crushes you on the inside. Because it's potential dying. Like, it truly is potential dying. Like, you see potential and you see them willing to grow, and you see that they could. but you know that they'll never do it until they make that decision for themselves. So you have to walk away. And it freaking hurts. It hurts, especially when they start asking, especially when they try to guilt trip, especially if it's warranted too. Not saying they're in the right, but I'm saying that like it wouldn't be a bad reason for them to even ask for that. And yet it would still hurt for you to walk away. But you know you have to do it. The pain of walking away, even when others are struggling, has got to be the hardest thing that you can do. But it's truly the best thing that you can do. Because you are prioritizing yourself based on what you know is going to happen in the future when you constantly allow them in, versus constantly helping them out, hoping that they'll change. And it's that strength alone. That's the final hurdle. When this wealth and abundance truly comes in and all hell breaks loose, are you gonna be strong enough to walk away? You're intelligent, you're creative, you're smart as God knows what. You are truly able to get way more than enough for your life and then some. You've made money from your music. You've made a water light bulb. You created so many fancy cuisines at home. Well, really, in a house, because it's not your home anymore. You've done all of this. And that doesn't mean that what we're about to give you is not warranted. What we are asking of you now is whether or not you're going to be strong enough to walk away. When you have the means to walk away, will you choose to walk away? Or will you choose to have hope and faith in those who have proven time and time and time again that they'll always choose the other option? Will you be strong enough to walk away? Even if it leads to an argument, actually, it might actually be better because, you know what, scratch it. Scratch that. I wouldn't say it'd be better because that would just be an excuse. But are you truly strong enough to get in that car with your millions, billions, trillions and drive away and truly never come back? Are you strong enough to make that leave on your own when you are capable of doing it? I am talking physically speaking. Are you truly willing to get in a car, drive away, and go to a new space when this comes in? If not, this cycle will repeat, even as you are successful. But if you are willing to sacrifice and just have it hurt, if you're willing to let it hurt, if you're willing to let your heart break just by you choosing yourself, then I guarantee you, you'll break that cycle for good. Achei saudade.